Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into some of the absolute funniest, most unhinged moments from Friends. Let's start right off the bat with Phoebe Buffy. Phoebe's dating history is legendary for being completely unpredictable, but this clip right here takes the cake. She's casually trying to make small talk, and this guy drops one of the most absurd red flags in sitcom history, writing erotic novels for children. Look at Lisa Kudrow's physical comedy here. Notice how her body language shifts the second he says, wildly unpopular. The punchline delivery about his PhD is crude, but Phoebe's immediate deadpan reaction saved what could have been a super uncomfortable scene and turned it into pure comedic gold. What makes Phoebe such a brilliant character is her total optimism in the face of absolute weirdness. She always wants to give the benefit of the doubt, even when the universe is clearly screaming at her to run. Next up, we go back to season 1 with Chandler dating Aurora. Early season Chandler Bing is famously desperate for female attention, which makes this scene hilarious. He thinks he's landed a gorgeous, mysterious woman, until she casually drops that she has a husband and a boyfriend. The dynamic between the three guys here is top-tier writing. Joey immediately breaks down the no-responsibility logic. Ross tries to act moral before admitting it's his fantasy too, and Joey ends it with that classic line about wanting to go out with more people than his partner. It captures the exact mid-20s bachelor mindsets of the 90s. Moving on to season 4, where Rachel is trying to impress Joshua. Everything is going great. Romantic home-cooked meal, candle lighting, until Joey and Chandler's famous pets enter the room. Joshua's phobia of farm birds is completely random, but watch how fast the smooth date turns into utter chaos. Rachel frantically chasing a duck out of the apartment is classic slapstick. The comedic timing of the birds just casually strolling into the living room reminds us why the chick and duck were some of the best recurring running gags in the show's middle seasons. Now, you can't talk about Friends without highlighting Ross Geller getting utterly destroyed over his marriage history. In this scene, Ross tries to play it cool about his past, but the combination of Joey's accidental call-outs and the date's questions turns into a complete roast. David Schwimmer's voice cracks and panicked facial expressions are unmatched. The subtle detail of him trying to change the subject to Joey eating food off dates' plates shows just how fast Ross unravels whenever his personal life is brought under a microscope. Here we see Ross waiting on a blind date, sitting alone at the bar wallowing in self-pity. Matthew Perry's dry, self-deprecating humor shines through every single line here. And then, the jump scare of sitcom history, Janice. The audience reaction says it all, that iconic "oh my God" and her ear-piercing laugh. Whenever Chandler thinks he's rock bottom, the writers pull Janice right back into his life. Moving into season 7, we get this dark horse hilarious interaction with Monica's parents. Monica is ready to plan her dream wedding, only to discover Jack and Judy spent her entire wedding fund on a beach house. Elliot Gould and Christina Pickles as the Gellers are absolute scene stealers. Jack defending his terrible investment of selling ice over the internet, while Judy bluntly calls him stupid, gives us the exact root of all of Monica's neuroses. Finally, we close out with one of the most iconic character traits in TV history, Joey Tribbiani's absolute refusal to share food. When Phoebe sets Joey up with her friend, everything goes great, until she reaches across the table for a single French fry. The dramatic shift from smooth-talking romantic Joey to protective predator over a plate of fries is legendary. And the hypocrisy at the end where he eats her chocolate cake while she's away? Perfection. That wraps up our breakdown of these classic clips. Which of these moments is your absolute favorite? Let me know in the comments below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more sitcom retrospectives.